Yolan Troon, welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy, and it's always exciting when we have a new arc like we now have Villains Part 1. And there's also new tech in this game, the prototype tech. And we have to talk about one more of these. We already talked about the Romulan mines, and today we will talk about the Counterplay Device. You find it just where your forbidden tech is. It's also using the same slot on your ship. And there you can see it is still locked, of course. I don't have it. But we can have a look at the basics of this epic prototype tech. Like Forbidden Tech, it does have 60 possible levels, 12 possible tiers, and 4 possible so-called powers. The only difference is that you see in front of the name Counterplay Device, there's Pro for Prototype Tech. And it works the same. You have to upgrade them just with different materials. We take a look at this a little bit later. And the first power can increase Explorer Apex Barrier against players up to 40k. It's the same as with the Romulan mines for interceptors. Those first new prototype tech we're talking about are all PvP ones just for a certain ship class. In this case, it's for explorers. Doesn't work if Tal is on the bridge. I did a video about Tal recently again because of that, and that's the reason why you cannot even source him anymore, because there's so often this sentence that doesn't work if Tal is there, because that would be insanely strong. And here we have another case of those. The second power increases your Apex Shred against players by up to 50%, which is a lot. And the third decreases opponent players' shield mitigation every round, and that's cumulative, and that's a really bad one, of up to 25%. Doesn't work against stations, but in free space PvP, that's a big thing. So people who are getting the prototype tech for their main ship will have a big advantage here. And the fourth one increases Explorer Isolated Defense against players of up to 500%. If you don't know what this Counterplay Device is, and if you haven't seen Deep Space Nine, there's always a text in the info box here as well. And this is an interesting one because I love that episode. It's an episode where Miles and Jake Sisko are just kind of cleaning up the computer systems on Deep Space Nine. And by doing that, they are triggering kind of security program that the Gul Dukat has put in place against an insurgence of the Bajoran workers on the station. Of course, the Cardassians have left the station years ago at that point, but it's quite an interesting one. And these things, those devices, the Counterplay devices, appear on the ops and are firing everywhere, and only Cardassians could move freely without being hit. Was really interesting. So if you haven't seen that episode, have a look out for that. That is quite a nice device here. Although some of the devices, what they have to do with ships, then it's more for the ship's interior. But nevertheless, it really does fit in. What it does in connection now with the new hostiles, I don't know, because kind of all the new prototype tech I've seen are all from Deep Space Nine. So some hostiles from Deep Space Nine would have been nicer with Breen or whatever. Never mind. It's a nice one. For upgrading, you will need Epic Prototype Tech Protometer and Rare Prototype Tech Protometers for these prototype tech. You get this at the moment via the Battle Pass. You can get it later via the Aggregation Refinery. And you can also get the Counterplay Device via that, but on a very high level. So at the moment, if you click Acquire, it leads you to the wrong refinery. It says Forbidden Tech Refinery. It's not in there. At some point, if you upgrade the building, you will find it in the Aggregation Refinery, I guess from level 61 it was, if I remember the announcement correctly. And I'm quite sure in the next days, or already when you see this video, because I'm pre-filming, as you know, you might see it in the shop for another 100 euros. I don't know, but that's the only ways of getting it at the moment. buy stuff for the building to upgrade it or buy the prototype tech as soon as it comes into the shop. Those are your options at the moment. I will wait until my building will be higher up F2P. In this case, I don't think some of my viewers will say, you must have that one, so get it. And you know how it went with the Q cannon. But my birthday is over for a month now, so let's leave that out of the picture. Nevertheless, I'm quite interested if you have bought it in the meantime or got it because you bought stuff for the building. Let me know in the comments below the video on Discord how satisfied you are and how strong that thing is for you. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.